Most people see midsummer as a harmless day of flower crowns, giant bonfires, and long summer nights. But if you look closer at the history of the summer solstice, you'll find that this wholesome holiday is actually built on a foundation of ancient pagan rituals, occult magic, and a deep-seated fear of the dark. Today, we're breaking down where midsummer really comes from, how it looks today, and the terrifying secrets that the history books often leave out. The story starts thousands of years ago with the Proto-Indo-European tribes. For them, the summer solstice wasn't just a calendar date, it was a cosmic battle. This is the moment when the sun reaches its highest point in the sky, the day of its greatest power. But there's a catch. Ancient people were terrified because they knew that from this day forward, the sun would begin to die, and the days would get shorter. To prevent the world from plunging into eternal darkness, they performed rituals to recharge the sun's energy. This is where the bonfires come in. They weren't for roasting marshmallows, they were sympathetic magic. By lighting massive fires on Earth, they believed they could give strength to the fire in the sky. But the rituals went much deeper than just fire. In the ancient pagan world, midsummer was a time of thin veils, just like Halloween. It was believed that the boundary between our world and the spirit world vanished when the sun stood still. In Norse and Germanic folklore, this was the night when the Huldra, or the hidden folk, would emerge from the mountains. This is where the scary side of midsummer begins. Ancient traditions tell of people disappearing into the woods, lured by the music of spirits. To keep these entities away, people didn't just dance, they performed apotropaic magic. They decorated their houses with specific herbs like St. John's wort and rowan branches, not for decoration, but as a spiritual shield against witches and demons who were said to be at their most powerful on this specific night. Then came the church. When Christianity spread through Europe, they realized they couldn't stop the pagan celebrations. So, they did what they always did. They hijacked the holiday. They rebranded midsummer as St. John's Eve or Sankt Hans. They tried to turn the pagan magic into Christian miracles, but the folk traditions were too strong. Even under Christian rule, the occult practices survived. People continued to practice lithomancy, divination using stones, and young women would pick 7 different flowers in total silence to place under their pillows. The goal? To have a prophetic dream about their future husband. This might sound cute today, but in the past, seeking knowledge of the future was considered a dangerous occult practice that could invite dark spirits into your home. So, how does midsummer look today? If you go to Sweden or Denmark, it looks like the ultimate summer party. You'll see the maypole, which many historians argue is an ancient fertility symbol, a giant monument to the reproductive power of nature. You'll see people dancing in circles, singing songs that have been around for centuries. It's a day of massive feasts, endless drinking, and a celebration of the white nights where the sun never truly sets. In modern Scandinavia, midsummer is arguably more important than Christmas. It's the one time a year when modern tech-savvy people drop everything to return to the countryside and reconnect with the earth. But even today, the uncanny feeling of midsummer remains. There is a reason why modern horror movies like Midsommar resonate so much. There is something fundamentally unsettling about a sun that won't set. The constant light creates a strange, euphoric state of mind that can easily slip into madness. It's a liminal space, a time that exists between day and night, between the old year and the new. Even if we don't believe in wood sprites or sun gods anymore, we still feel the pull of the ancient world. We still light the fires, we still wear the crowns. We are still performing a ritual that is thousands of years old, even if we've forgotten why we started. The truth about midsummer is that it's a celebration of life at its absolute peak, but it carries the shadow of the coming winter. It's a day of beauty that was born out of a desperate need to control the environment through magic and sacrifice. Whether you're dancing around a pole in Sweden or watching a bonfire on a beach in Denmark, you are participating in one of the oldest occult traditions in human history. The light is beautiful, but remember, the spirits are watching. The veil is thin, and the sun is about to start its long descent into the dark.